Gauteng Enterprise Propeller are known as the go-to avenue for SMMEs and cooperatives that need customized business solutions to propel and develop them into active participants in the Gauteng mainstream economy. Well, joining me now on the couch to tell us about the role of this development and also some of the success stories that they've been seeing over the years and some of the things we'll be embarking on in the next 4 weeks here on Real Talk in partnership with the GEP is Assistant Manager Nomonde Zulu. Welcome, Nomonde. Welcome to Real Talk.
Thank you.
We're embarking on an exciting chapter, but before we get to that, I want to first understand your role and your function in supporting and helping to develop SMMEs.
I think we're in a space that's awesome because we're here to create an economy that already has been there, but we're trying to really enhance it and propel it and make sure that SMMEs get developed. So it's those co-ops, it's to make sure they have funded, it's to make sure they are competitive, it's to make sure they have added value into society and make sure what they're doing already. The Magogo who's been making Magwenya for years, let's enhance her because she has an MBA. But her MBA is here. It might not be something that is manual that she can show you, but she's been doing it. She's taken her children to school with it, and those are the people that we want to start with. But we also want to see franchises. We want to see people grow to say, I'm a diamond cutter. I am polishing my diamonds and I'm selling them in the Congo. But to get to that, we need to make sure the preparation is there, and that's what we're there for. That foundation is there, solid, so that when you go through the hard times, you can handle it because you know what is available, who can fund you, who can't fund you, who can give you the opportunities and who can't.
So do you consider specific categories, or are you open to all industries?
We're open to all industries. Our definition of SMME is anyone who's making a turnover of under 4 million, because anything below that you can do whatever. The sky's the limit, because anything can go. Even the shopkeeper that's in the corner is fighting just to make sure they make ends meet, but they can hire somebody. So our employment rate can really go down by the fact that we can hire people in those small businesses, not necessarily in corporate. I mean, in government, we can't hire more people. There's too many of us already in there doing the work.
Yes,
so
we need entrepreneurs.
We need those entrepreneurs to start something and be able to say, I've hired 4 people who are in my IT business or who are making cakes. I need that to be our next level of people who are SMMEs and are creating an economy.
What do you see at the point of application? I come with an idea, I've been working at it, it's operating, but I do want to get on to the next level. So I come to the GEP. What are some of the challenges and the mistakes that applicants often make?
I think we want to be entitled to a lot of things. And yes, our politicians are great, but we also need to be realistic.
Yes.
So I think some of the ideas that come through are from, I saw somebody do this, okay, and then I want to try it as well. And therefore not getting innovative ideas. We're getting ideas that are common. And therefore when I say to people, you know, nobody's manufacturing condoms in South Africa. Why don't you try that? Why don't you find an opportunity? Go and research. So we take your idea, we try and break it down. We open you up to what else can you do besides the ordinary, so that it becomes something that's still within your realm of control, but it can be then broken down into bigger items.
Yes, and fill that gap in the market, or fill that gap in our manufacturing sector.
Of course, find something that's opportunistic. Find that in your area there is always a gig of some sort that's happening. Are you a DJ? Do you have the equipment? Is it yours? Are you hiring it out? Are you spending more money on stationery, on something else? Or find opportunities that make sense.
Yes, and we often want the investment to come in the form of buy me a building, buy me equipment, you know. So what exactly do you fund?
We will fund equipment. We have part grant that we do, which is the non-financial assistance that we will offer. We will help you get to a particular point. So if you need that machine that is for printing, we will buy you that printing machine so that you can start that business. It's there. The equipment is yours. Your bank balance is already at a better scale. We will make sure that the loans are available to you when you're buying bigger equipment so that you can run that engine garage. You can then run any of the franchises that are out there. But it's an opportunity that we are able to harness you on. Don't just go into construction when you don't know how it works. Get into it because you have a passion and you will be able to follow it up and know all the sectors in construction, not just I build a house, but also know that there's other opportunities within them. The demolition part is available. You must know all the components.
Okay, so what will we be doing over the next few weeks? What can our viewers look forward to?
Well, we've been running a couple of competitions where people will pitch their idea, and they will tell us how great they are.
The process so nerve-wracking. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be awesome because they need to understand in 10 minutes or 5 minutes, you need to be able to tell us what is it that you're going to do, what are the challenges that you're facing, and how is it that you expect us to help you, knowing what our mandate is and knowing how else we will be able to do business better.
Give me 2 quick examples of the success stories you've had through the GEP, like the types of businesses that have, you know, somehow that have accelerated.
Okay. There's a gentleman in Alexandra who is running a panel beating shop. He ran it from his backyard for probably about 10 years. And when he came through to us, he said to us, look, I want to move into a bigger premises. Can you help me to do that? We went around to try and help him. He has now got a full booth that he can utilize.
Wow.
So there are lots of success stories.
Lots. I think people should go onto your website and also just keep tabs on what we'll be doing in coming weeks.
Correct.
Nomanda, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
It gives hope, especially when we know we're living through tough economic times. And this is how we wrap up the show. Another Real Talk episode for this evening. I want to say thank you so much to all of my lovely guests for joining me this evening. And if you have any stories that you would like to share with us, your personal experiences of going into business with a family member, or perhaps your views on today's topic, go onto our social media platforms. It's at Real Talk on 3. From me and the rest of the team, thank you so much for watching. It's a date again tomorrow evening. I'm Zania Mosaka. Thank you for watching here on SABC 3.